In this video, we are going to be looking at cracks with titanium underneath thicknesses of titanium. All right, so the first thing, the other day I tried this with an absolute probe with marginal results, but today I'm using special probe. This is a differential plus point, tiny coil in the end. It's probably, I don't know, 3 millimeters across, 2 millimeters across. But just to let you know the lengths I go to make some of these videos. I wanted to use this probe, and I wanted to use this tester because it's my favorite tester. But my cable for this probe has a Burndy connector on it. Well, it doesn't plug into this Workstation 2000. But I have this adapter that works for driver pickup probes that have Burndy connectors. So I could plug into that, but then I needed another way to get from the back end of this adapter all the way over to my tester. So I had to make one adapter cable, and then I had to have that special adapter. So I always try to find a way to make things work. And what I'm going to show you today, if I can get my camera angle right. What I'm working with here are titanium strips, and what you have is 5 strips on each side pushed together, so you have 20 thousandths deep surface breaking notch or crack. And I've got them far enough apart, maybe a millimeter, so you get a nice signal. But for this particular probe and test frequency, that 20 mil deep crack is basically infinitely thick. So I could keep adding layers to that. With the crack in the middle, I'm not going to get a lot of difference in my results. So that's about as deep as you need to go for this experiment. Or I should call it a demonstration because I know the results already. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this differential plus point probe, and since it's a differential self-comparison, I have to run the approach of the probe at a specific angle. Otherwise I could not have maximum detectability. So I'm going to take this line that's right here, and I'm going to direct that to the left, and I'm going to scan either to the left or the right. And we're just going to look at that first signal we get. So that's the 2-loop, dual polarity, differential, plus point signal for that surface breaking crack. So, I got to adjust my camera because you guys didn't see that. All right, so there you can see we get a nice big signal from that infinitely thick crack. So now I'm putting on one good layer of titanium, which is 4 mils or 0.004 inches, and look at the response. So obviously you get a little bit of phase lag because this is no longer a surface breaking crack. It's 4 mils or 4 thousandths beneath the surface. Now we're just going to keep on adding layers of thickness to that. So here will be 8 mils, nice signal. And we're going to add on another one, so this will be 12 mils. You like that auto erase? There's a 12 mil signal. And here we got another thickness. So this will be 16. Still seeing that no problem. This is going to be another sheet. So this will be 20 mils. Still very detectable. Now we're going to add on another sheet. This will be 24 mils. I can see that. Can you see that right there? And I got one more sheet. This will put us at 28 mils. We're going to have to let that screen erase. Now, I got good eyes. I can see that. Can you see it right there? It's about a half a division, but that's going to be the threshold of detectability for this probe at this frequency for this material. Now, Some of you might be saying, well, gee, Ed, you're at 300 kilohertz. Why don't you go down to like 50 kilohertz? Well, the truth is that depth of penetration probably has more to do with your coil size than your frequency. So because this probe is so tiny, it's only going to work well within a certain frequency range. And I already tried dropping it down to 50 kilohertz, and guess what? It doesn't work. So this is pretty much how deep we're going to go with this. But I'm going to make another video using a sliding probe with a different tester with coils that are about 10 times as wide, or maybe even 20 times as wide as the one I'm using. And then we can expect to see better results at deeper depths. All right, thanks for watching the video.